Why is DAP important for Visual Studio Code debugging? Have you ever wondered how Visual Studio Code manages to debug so many programming languages seamlessly? The answer lies in the Debug Adapter Protocol. This protocol is a game changer for debugging within Visual Studio Code. It provides a standard method for the editor to communicate with various debuggers or runtime environments. This means that no matter what language you are using, Visual Studio Code can support it through a common interface. So, how does it work? The Debug Adapter Protocol defines a set of rules for how debugging information and commands are exchanged between Visual Studio Code and the debug adapter. Think of the debug adapter as a bridge that connects the editor to the actual debugger. This communication happens using JavaScript object notation messages, which are simple and easy to understand. These messages allow requests to be sent and responses to be received, whether you are hitting breakpoints, stepping through code, or inspecting variable values. One of the standout features of the Debug Adapter Protocol is that it separates the debugger implementation from the editor itself. This means that developers can create debug adapters independently. As a result, the same adapter can be reused across different tools. This not only reduces duplication of effort but also makes it easier to maintain these tools. For users of Visual Studio Code, this translates to the ability to debug a wide variety of languages and environments without needing different debugging tools for each one. Another advantage of the Debug Adapter Protocol is its language-agnostic nature. It is not tied exclusively to Visual Studio Code, which means that developers can enjoy a consistent debugging experience across multiple integrated development environments and editors that support this protocol. This consistency is beneficial for developers as it provides familiar interfaces and workflows, regardless of the underlying technology. When you initiate a debug session in Visual Studio Code, the appropriate debug adapter for your chosen language or runtime is launched. This adapter translates the commands from Visual Studio Code into actions that the debugger can understand. It then sends back important information, such as stack traces, variable values, and changes in program state. This interaction allows Visual Studio Code to dynamically update its user interface, showing inline values, call stacks, breakpoints, and other crucial debugging information. In essence, the Debug Adapter Protocol is vital for Visual Studio Code debugging because it standardizes communication between the editor and various debuggers. It supports multiple programming languages through reusable adapters and creates a consistent debugging experience that helps developers efficiently identify and resolve programming bugs.